Okay, all right. This is P to the Y PyroPanda here with another cast with Morse. Morse, of course, into another epic game in I think the semifinals.
Yes, this is the semifinals.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, this is one of my favorite maps personally, and I'm sure it's one of all your favorite maps as well as Daybreak. The typical macro map. You have your natural, which is easy to protect. Your third, which is fairly easy to protect, and your fourth, which is interestingly easy to protect. And again, let's start off with saying who the players are, because on the top right is our Teal Terran, the star of the show. Tjej. He's really pulling through in all these games. He's playing strong. He's doing what he needs to do. And on the bottom left is our infamous Zerg with the flanks, with the good compositions, but needs to do something in this game to make a name for himself. Emzeeshaddy.
Emzeeshaddy is down one game. This is a best-of-3 series. Tjej, as far as we've been following, I think he's only dropped one map this entire tournament.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very strong player, Tjej. He's shown many diversities in his build orders, but also showing that he plays safe with the styles that he chooses as well. He doesn't go he goes macro heavy, but he doesn't go all in macro heavy. Very smart player indeed. The hatchery goes down for Emzeeshaddy, and he's just going for that standard opening 15 hatch build. Nothing really crazy here. Again, we'll probably see a Reaper expansion on this map as well, but we'll see in due time. Now, I'm pretty excited for this game going on. This is the second game. What do you think, Morse?
I'm excited as well. I'd like to see some more aggression from Shady. Shady last game, guys, went very heavy roach, went for that 2-2 max build, and just didn't feel comfortable enough to push in. And he had committed so hard to that it really just, we got to pause here. He committed so hard to that, and then when he decided not to engage with it, it really just put him behind his opponent, who was able to tech up behind his defense.
Yep.
And it just was not very good for Shady. He was playing catch up pretty much from about the 12-minute mark on.
Yeah, he had a huge group of Zerglings. He had potential to do damage, throw away some Zerglings, get some Broodlords, and do some more damage, but again, he did not. He just wanted to stick with that 200 army. He had the supply, he had the money, he just did not want to commit. And that's kind of where you gotta do that. You gotta trade effectively as a Zerg. It's very important that you don't throw away your army, but you trade with your army. You gotta kill the SCVs, you gotta kill the tanks, and you gotta build for that ultimate composition that you're looking for. In fact, he had tons of Corruptors not doing anything except giving vision for when he needed it, which was very smart. He tried to do Nidus play. It was really shut down, but at the same time, there was a tech to Ultralisks when he was trying to earlier tech to Broodlords. I mean, yeah, you can get it all as a Zerg. You got to be reactionary, but he just didn't want to throw away his army. He felt like there was no point, but he had the larva to support it.
I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to kind of screw around with some things that I got on my... mess with some overlay stuff.
I really love your intro. I need to borrow it for some of my videos.
I can send you a copy of it, no problem.
Awesome.
And in fact, right after this, remind me, and I'll just load it into one of our file browsers in TeamSpeak, and you can just download it from there.
Great.
Oh, I got real life people trying to bug me.
Real life people.
Real life people.
Oh, jeez. I don't think I have one of those.
Yay! Real life people. Ooh, I really hope Tjej comes back here soon. I hate to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. It is currently 11:33 Central Time. If Tjej is not back by 11:38, we're going to go ahead and have to force a forfeit on him, as we are pretty we're pretty understanding guys, but there's other folks I'm sure that are waiting to get the finals in, etc. We've got another semifinals cast as well as the finals. It is getting a little late here in Iowa, so just going to give him about, well, 4.5 minutes now.
All right. You know, I noticed that we only have observer, which is my bad. I thought I gave us ref. Can't really tell him, but it's all right.
Yeah, how are we going to tell him?
I was gonna whisper. What's the time that he needs to be back at?
He has 4 more minutes. 11:38, or just say 38 after.
I sent him the message, but
Wah wah.
oh, he's back.
Oh,
Great.
he's back. All right.
Yay!
Go go.
Game resumed.
All right, making pausing a habit. He's definitely going for that bunker. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna do much, to be fully honest.
I like the positioning of it.
That's actually a really smart position. I don't think I've ever had a position there quite yet, but he's definitely going to be pulling some drones, which he needs to by this time anyways.
Oh, get the mineral click. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Oh, that's actually going to be really annoying, stalling kind of mining time in that area. But if he gets 2 Zerglings, it's not going to be a big deal at all. Tjej is just kind of like messing with his mind, messing with Shady's mind right now. But we'll see. There wasn't a Reaper expand. I was wrong about that, but the Marines are still strong units to expand with. They're not by any means bad units to.
Did anybody else? Did you notice that timing, Pyro, where he just hit a supply block when his other expansion finished? It was really nice.
Tjej?
Yeah.
Actually, I did not. I wasn't paying attention to that, but you can use that. Ooh.
Nicely done.
Yep. Just gonna. Oh, two Zerglings go down for no reason, but at least he gets that scout out, saying, okay, he's going for a little bit of bio pressure here. That factory's gonna be going down. He does see that there's a bunker and an expansion, so it's not any silly one base all-in type deal. So 2 factories actually going to be going down. One is actually almost going to be finished. The drones are going to be going down, and the gas for Emzeeshaddy. Double gas, quadruple gas right now. So I wouldn't doubt an all-in here. Not really an all-in, but like a bangling bust or something. That would be very strong at this point. There was, I want to say, it was a game in the GSLs where it was Marine King Prime versus another Zerg, and I can't remember who the Zerg name was. It's kind of sad, but he basically got 16 workers on each side, and then just went for mass Zergling and attacked with the Zerglings with a bangling bus. It was really nice.
Banelings.
Banglings are strong, man.
No. No, they're not.
No?
No. They're not strong. They blow up on contact. They have like the weakest constitution of any unit.
They're vital. They're vile, is what I meant to say. Vital.
They're both.
They're vital for the. Anyways, 2 Sprite colors going up for Emzeeshaddy. And he's getting his upgrades again. He's going that heavy roach build that he was going to be going. So maybe he's going for roach timing this time instead of not just going for that heavy upgraded 200 roach corruptor into ultralist type thing. So we'll definitely see that he's playing a heavy timing build. I mean, he doesn't have his third yet, which is fine. But again, the command center is going down for Tjej. And it looks like Emzeeshaddy getting that scout off. He's seeing that the double factory, the reactor, and the tech lab, which could mean Thors or siege tanks. So Morse, in this position, well, what would you like to do if you were the Terran? You wanted to.
Well, as a Terran, I would really be focusing on controlling the creep spread. I wouldn't be committing really hard with those Hellions. I would just be using them to keep map awareness, pardon me, and just make sure that the Zerg isn't getting too out of control in regards to his map awareness. But as we saw from the last game, Shady's not a big proponent of creep spread. So, I mean, Tjej kind of is, at this stage in the game, is kind of just, he has the ability to just sit here and twiddle his thumbs for a little bit. Focus on what's going on at home. He's going to see these roaches coming out. He's going to be smart, hopefully, and pull back his Hellions. He's not paying attention. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a surround. He's going to try to save just a few Hellions. Only 2 Hellions actually went down, and one roach is actually done. This is actually a really good timing. What does Tjej really have? He doesn't have tanks yet.
Should have some tanks out here in just a moment, as well as some Widow Mines.
I mean, he's
going Thor, I see.
Which is really upsetting. Yeah, Widow Mines are good, but not good against the 1-1 timing roach. I mean, very smart roach split. All he really has to do is just walk in, kill that Thor, and do some economic damage. He's doing what he needs to do. He really is.
That SCV meat shield, though, is providing a lot of protection for those Hellions who are getting some good damage in. Another Thor enters the fray. There are some reinforcements coming from Shady. I don't know what is going to happen here. Oh my gosh, my computer is crapping out.
Well, it's alright because it looks like the Hellions are going down. The SCVs are going down. The worker, there's no SCVs mining on the natural, which is very strong. Hellbats, you know it, Morse. They're really strong against roaches, aren't they?
Not as strong as you'd like him to be. Oh, that took a lot longer to clean up. He lost 3 Hellbats in that engagement. He does.
Well,
go ahead.
I would say, well, if he had tanks, Morse, I think he would have done a lot better in that engagement. He had 1 tank.
I was actually a little surprised and actually a little disappointed as well when I noticed that Tjej had gone Thors. Just not the best decision there. Fortunately, he does have that macro command center, or orbital command, if you will. He took pretty heavy economic losses as you take a look at the units lost. 29 workers killed by the Zerg on that attack. But between the mules and having that macro command center, it's not going to be very long before he's able to catch up. But the Zerg is already on 77 workers.
Well, that's fine too. I mean, again, there's that tank up. There's 2 tanks up. The positioning for Tjej is all right. If he can just get a few more tanks up, if he could do something, because there needs to be a little bit more to defend this one more roach push. It's not going to really be doing much. There's going to be a drop, which is going to be spotted by the roaches if Emzeeshaddy is paying attention. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, the Terran has ways to get back into this game. By all means, it's not over, you know?
Oh, no. Yeah, definitely. I would have to agree with that. Especially if Shady does not take advantage of the lead that he's already created for himself. I mean, yeah, he's on 3 bases, but where's the tech switch?
There is no tech switch, which is actually very upsetting. as you can see, there definitely
saw
does not
Spire.
need to. Spire would be the wrong choice in my opinion.
I would
Yes,
agree, 'cause
Spire's
he
really
knows that there's Thors.
exactly. There's those Thor splash damage is depressingly strong. What Thors have? What 15 range?
No, it's
let
not
me
that.
see.
It's not that. It's not that much.
I lied. It's 10 range, but it feels like 15 range when you're playing a Zerg.
I'm sure it does in your point of view. I do know that they do outrange Broodlords.
Yeah, which is quite a lot of range. Anyways, I mean, it is kind of awesome. All right, those Blue Flame Hellions, yeah, they're gonna pick off some drones, but not do as much damage as they really want to. He needs to get his 4th up. Emzeeshaddy really needs to get a 4th up, but he needs to be trading armies. He needs to make sure that that 3rd does not go down. Which that's what's gonna set Tjej ahead if he is able to establish that 3rd.
Oh, we got a Viking going Overlord hunting. No, he pulls back. Why? Why, Tjej? Nidus.
Oh, that Nidus. If it goes off, it's gonna be very strong. Oh my gosh! And that's exactly what
This is what
Emzeeshaddy really needs.
Too late. It's too late. You pulled those SCVs way too late, TJ.
Oh, he needs to be sniping off production. He needs to stop going for anything else and just snipe production. Go after the factories. What are you doing?
Oh, why not? There's nothing there to defend. He takes out those 2, and that's it.
And
GG.
GG. That's great.